Okay, let's work a little bit more on our shoulders or upper body strength and our core. And many of you already know that the plank is probably one of the perfect exercises you can do for your core and upper body, and you can actually stretch your entire back of your legs, your calves, and your hamstring. Let's start out with a stretch first. You want to go ahead and modify, for the most part, with a stool, and put your hands face down and let your legs extend all the way out, left and right, and put all your weight on your arms. And in this way, you want to kind of arch your back a little bit, get your balance, and then come on up and let those heels be pressed down to the ground, and the head goes slightly between the legs, and come down to a nice back curve. Do this about 5 times. That's a little warm up to the plank. And this will be probably our second, up for our third, down, nice and gradually. Takes a lot of arm strength to do this. And let's make this our 5th one. And then we're going to go ahead and allow ourselves to rest on the pad. And what we do is we get a little stronger, and we say we don't really need the stool. So then we're going to go ahead and do the same idea with a little bit more arm strength. So you're going to go ahead, we're going to go into that same rendition of the up and down. So stretch out your legs first. Put your weight on top of your arms, come all the way up. And I like the way we can stretch our calves with our legs. We hit the heel towards the bottom, and then I like the way we can come down and stretch. And then pulling up with the core. Now see, this is hard because you're pulling up with the entire core and then down. And this is all arm strength. Start taking some deep breaths up and coming down slow. We'll do one more. Up, down, slow, for a rest. And that's one of the more difficult ones. Try 3 sets of 5 of those. Now, lots of ways to do planks. Plank 1 is your standard plank. We'll do the most beginner, where you're actually allowing yourself to just for maybe 15 seconds, holding yourself up by your arms, put your arms underneath, having like a nice flat straight line, and just holding it for 15 seconds. And you'll find that your muscles are like, oh, I need, my arms are not stronger, my core I got to put up a little bit inside, and all these little ideas go in your mind, and it's not anything but pure strength. The back now is working, everything's going full throttle, and you want to rest. And that's a really good plank beginner. For those who need a beginner plank, you can actually go like this, put your arms like this, and simply go up like this, and go down, and up, and down. And I think that's really important because not everyone can just start putting full weight on their entire arms. So this is a really good beginner, and even for the advanced or intermediate, this is a good stretch. Okay, now let's do plank 2. Plank 2 would be, in fact, going on your forearms and letting yourself put your weight on your forearms versus just your hands. Because a lot of times our wrists get a little tired. So we can go ahead and go like this, put out your right leg, put out your left leg, and hold again for about 15 seconds. And you can actually go back up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. And go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. And every time you rest, you're stretching a little bit of your quads here. And you can go again, then you can do a set of 5, 5, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do 2 more sets of that type. Plank 3 gets a little bit more difficult because you're going to change the angle of your hands, which is not a big deal, but that changes where your workload is. So I'm going to do the diamond plank, and then I'm going to do the inverted plank. And in each case, your arms will be used differently, and of course your core will always be used in your back. So let's start with the diamond. And we're always starting out with 5 to 15 seconds. Again, this is a lot of work for your wrists, but that needs to get strong. So here we go with the diamond. I'm simply going to go ahead, put my hands just like this. And already I feel the shoulders are totally a different location. And then I'm putting all my body weight right on it. And right now I'm pretty much in a comfortable position. I can make it a little difficult by going up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably a little bit easier because my arms are a little bit warmed up, but you can feel a lot more various parts of your triceps. So we're enumerating planks. So I think that's about plank 3. Let's go to plank 4, which is the inversion. And again, now you're going to get more of this part of your arm, and all the while you're getting your core. So let's go to plank 4. And here are the hands, and that's important to note. And I'm getting ready now to get the right leg up and the left leg. And I might want to go ahead and add this kind of variation and getting your legs up. 2, 3, or I might just want to go ahead and just remain still for a count of 15 seconds, or I might want to vary like this. And either way, you're working extremely hard, and that can be a set of 5. So there's a few planks to aspire to. Okay.